Mauri Tamborra, Remax Leaders, and today I have an amazing treat for you all. We are once again going to highlight a local business. This is Leopold Brothers Distillery, and Scott's going to give us a tour of this absolutely amazing distillery that they have built from the ground up. It's just phenomenal. These are some very special clients of mine. You know, these guys are from Denver. It's locally founded, and you know how we love our local businesses and love to give them love. You won't believe the finishes and what they've done, so can't wait to show you. Come on in. Hi, Scott.
Hey, Mauri, how you doing?
Hey, good to see you.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm super excited.
Our pleasure. Do you want to come
fun.
see the distillery?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Well, I can tell, and you've already told me a little bit, but I can tell that there is some serious history in this build. Do you want to?
We're actually one of America's oldest family-owned and operated distilleries, now celebrating our 23rd year. And we're here in our wonderful tasting room where people can kind of come visit us, come for a tour, taste through all of our spirits, enjoy a cocktail, a lot of different things.
Yeah. I mean, the architecture in this place it's just stunning. Tell me a little bit about some of the finishes, because I know this is not, it's not typical.
It's definitely not typical. We got the opportunity to kind of design exactly what we wanted, so everything is built in a sustainable manner. So in the tasting room, all of these bar tops that you see here are from old railway boxcars. The floors are from a mill from the turn of the century in Ohio. All the lights that you see here are the portside lights that were salvaged off of old naval ships, and everything is basically reclaimed in some way, recycled, and all done in a sustainable way.
It's really amazing.
I'm glad you like it.
This place, in its location in North Denver, the minute you get close enough to see it, it's like, oh, it glows. It's
little
so
oasis
pretty.
in the middle of an industrial neighborhood.
Yeah, it's really impressive. And so you and your brother started this from the ground up.
From the ground up. We opened our doors in 1999. We are from Littleton, that's where we grew up. But we actually started the business out in Ann Arbor, Michigan. And we started as a brewery up there. And in part because there weren't any breweries up in Ann Arbor, Michigan. And when we moved back to Colorado, we sold the brewery, got rid of the restaurant, and only brought the distillery here to Colorado.
Okay.
And in 2013, we had the opportunity to kind of start with this kind of 4-acre parcel and build exactly what we wanted.
Yeah.
So that's what we did.
Yeah. So I have a feeling that your background and your brother Todd's background might be very interesting.
Brother grew up, he wanted to be a professional brewer. So he went to school and then apprenticed over in Germany. I'm an environmental engineer by trade. So we got together and wondered why nobody tried to create a zero pollution brewery before. And rather than advocating change elsewhere, we wanted to build the model that others followed.
That's so cool.
Well, thank you. We like it.
Cool. Yeah. So tell me about what products you guys have.
So we make 20 different spirits. So vodka, we've got 4 different gins, we've got a number of different whiskeys, we have some fruit whiskeys, a bunch of different liqueurs, and then some Amaros and absinthe. So we were one of the first that kind of covered almost the entire gamut of the spirit world.
So you had mentioned peaches, Palisade peaches.
Yeah.
You have something special with Palisade peaches right now?
We do. We're actually bottling right now our Rocky Mountain Peach Whiskey, and that's where we take peaches from Palisade, we'll macerate and juice them, and we will add that to our new make bourbon. And we will blend those two together and allow them to age together so that, the fruit's going to oxidize, the flavors will marry, and the sum will be greater than its parts. So you'll kind of taste peaches up front, and then the whiskey in the back.
That sounds delicious.
Makes quite a tasty cocktail, that's for sure.
Yeah. Do you want to take everybody on a tour? I think it'd be cool to show them
Let's go
the process.
see what we're talking about.
All right. Cool.
So this is basically one of the first steps in distillation. We're standing right here by our open fermenters. You've already taken all the malt that you've produced and whatever other raw materials. You've milled them, you've put them into our mash tun where you add hot water and you've kind of heated and turned the entire mixture. Cooled that down, and effectively you've introduced it into these beautiful wooden open fermenters. This is where you're introduced yeast, and the yeast is actually going to consume the carbohydrates, and it is going to produce three things: carbon dioxide, heat, and alcohol. And we're kind of unique in the fact that we do use open fermentation. It's one of the unique hallmark characteristics to our particular distillery.
Okay.
And my father's a landscape architect, and he and my brother actually designed the landscaping to encourage indigenous yeast and bacteria.
Okay.
So we will actually open up these windows and allow a breeze to be drawn over the fermenters that will deposit indigenous yeast and bacteria to actually do a secondary fermentation. So if you've got a world-class palate, you can pick up on all these little nuances in our whiskey that really make a difference for a lot of people. In this particular still, when the alcohol boils, it actually travels through the mash itself. So it picks up much, much more flavor, and it extracts a lot more of the oils that are trapped in the grains.
Yeah.
So the finished whiskey has a lot more flavor to it and has a lot greater mouthfeel to it. So it's truly a one-of-a-kind whiskey made from a one-of-a-kind still. So the second step in any process for distillation is here what we call our spirit stills. You will either put it in a barrel, or you will blend it with some other herb or botanical, and you will go straight to bottle. And that's where we are heading next.
All right.
And this is our bottling line. We do bottle everything by hand, and we are a small batch distillery. We bottle in one day everything in a very small tank that winds up being about 1,000 bottles a day. So from here, it winds up in fine wine and spirit shops kind of throughout the state, throughout the country, throughout Canada, fine wine and spirit shops, restaurants.
Well, Scott, thank you so much for this tour. I think it was super fun, very informative, and I think we're really blessed to have this distillery locally in Denver. And I'm sure that everybody will want to make a special trip to now visit the Saturday tours and maybe pick up a bottle as that special gift.
Wonderful. Well, we appreciate y'all coming out here and getting the chance to learn a little bit about the process and enjoy our time. Thank you so much. Cheers.
I hope you enjoyed your tour of Leopold Brothers Distillery right here in your own backyard in Denver, Colorado. And welcome to our client appreciation event. Matt Weens of First Western Trust and Tamborra team really appreciate your loyalty. We love you so much, and we wish you happy holidays and enjoy Avatar Ways of Water.